Amazing sugar buster chocolate truffles. These truffles balanced my blood sugar. And yes, they're sweet and delicious. So keep watching to get full recipe. So we start with cocoa butter. So this is a double measure, so 8 ounces. And we are also going to use 100% pure stevia because this is completely sugar-free recipe. And some natural birch extract, also known as xylitol. I'm also using coconut milk powder because this recipe is completely vegan and does not use any dairy. So because these are truffles, we will be using some of the coconut cream. To help body balance itself, we are going to add 2 tablespoons of powder cinnamon. And to balance the cinnamon, I'm adding 2 tablespoons of dried apples. Now they have to be completely dry and skinless, otherwise it's really hard to chew. So I melted the cacao butter and now we're going to add the coconut milk powder. So we're essentially making my vegan chocolate recipe. So this is a double measure. That's why you can see so much coconut milk powder. And it's important to mix this really well so there are no little lumps. Otherwise the chocolate will not set properly. And once we completely mix this one in, we'll start adding our sweeteners. Now to sweeten, I'm adding 100% pure stevia powder. Has to be 100%. If there are any fillers, it doesn't turn out very nice. I put links what are the good brands. And you can also add natural birch extract xylitol. If you want it sweeter, it protects the teeth, which I think is really nice. So we do want this chocolate to set, and freeze-dried cacao butter will set the chocolate. And I'll show you how it looks inside. See, it's a very fine powder. So I'm putting 2 tablespoons per measure. So this is a double measure. What I like about this powder, it really means no tempering, and your chocolate will be nice and shiny and will set every single time. So again, very important to mix this properly so there are no little particles. And we're pretty much done making our chocolate. Now we are making truffles, so I'm going to get the coconut cream and I'm going to warm it up. So it doesn't have to be completely hot because we're not melting the chocolate, it's already melted, but just enough so it's nice and runny and mixes nice with our vegan chocolate mixture. So I just get it all in, and then I'm going to mix it nicely so it combines. What is interesting when you look now at the chocolate, you can see how it's starting to almost start setting straight away because that's a fair bit of coconut cream. Now once I mix this one completely, we are going to start with adding cinnamon. You want to use the finest possible cinnamon powder and the best quality. So this is 2 tablespoons on this quantity. Mix it really well. This is what helps balancing your sugar as well. Cinnamon is really good for that. And to balance it off, I'm using finely chopped dried apples. They have to be dry, they can't be fresh. If you are struggling to find them or to make them, you can just take them out. But I do like the extra texture that the dried apples add to this. And these are ground pecans. So what I haven't showed you, once I finish mixing, I put my truffle mix in a fridge for about 2 hours, so it nicely hardens. And now I'm just going to scoop them and make them into balls using the ice cream scoop. And here you can really go to whatever size you feel is appropriate for you. I'm making them fairly big because I like to sink my teeth into it. And once it's done, I just roll it into the delicious pecans and the truffles are done. Now just going back to size, you can make a smaller size using a teaspoon or a small ice cream scoop. It is really entirely up to you. And you can shape them with your fingers. That's why you don't want to keep them too long in the fridge. Otherwise they become really hard and hard to scoop. But in that case, just leave them out for 15-20 minutes and you can go back to scooping them. So you can leave pecans out, you can use walnuts, anything else that you like. And this is the finished product. Absolutely delicious. It will fix your sugar cravings just with even half of this bowl in the afternoon. Coconut drink optional. Enjoy.